Hello, 𝑵.𝑺.𝑪 and this is it. It's literally time to say farewell to Halo Infinite Season 4 Infection. So, yeah, next week is going to be the grand final week for Season 4. So, let's literally discuss about Season 4. I honestly did love it when it first came out and played it all the way through to the end. Played all the events and talked about the events and judging whether they were good or not, worth to actually do the events or not. And literally, a lot of them were pretty good, and I really loved them a lot. And even seeing the Temrai made a return for 2 more times, so I'm really excited that Entrenched is probably going to be the next Fracture event to literally come to Season 5, because that's what I'm literally thinking of right now. But anything could happen. So yeah, let's talk about some good things and bad things. So one bad thing is there is no literal cutscenes for Season 4, and there was leaks that Season 4's cutscenes were literally exist, but they were pulled out, so this is mainly a Microsoft fucking bullshit because they aren't supporting fucking people free that much, and it just really fucking pisses me off that they aren't supporting people free just to make Halo Infinite a lot more better than it's supposed to. Because Season 3's fucking cutscenes, they were fucking awesome. And just where we get to good storytelling, now they just like, nope, no, we're just gonna end it there. So I don't know if they are gonna continue back when Season 5 comes out. I'm not entirely sure, and this really does worry me a lot because the story just can't stop. You just can't stop story. So yeah, it just fucking sucks that the cutscenes just literally doesn't exist in Season 4. So I'm just hope to pray that it will come back for Season 5, but just fingers crossed about that. Alright, so next is 2 brand new equipments. So we've got 2 brand new equipments, is the Quantum Translocator and the Threat Seeker. So I mess around with 2 of these equipments, and I personally love the Quantum Translocator because it's a lot more useful equipment, and I've been seeing this equipment a lot throughout the multiplayer. But the odd thing is about the other equipment is the Threat Seeker. It's honestly lazy. It's just lazy add-on. It's just literally the same thing as a threat sensor, but all it does is just bounce and then just impulses once, and then that's it. With a bigger radius, but at the same time, it doesn't really last long. It lasts for like a second, and that's it. Because comparing it to the threat sensor, it can stick onto anything, like from walls, grounds, to Spartan players, that you can just literally put a threat sensor on, and then you just run around. Makes it more useful. But for the Threat Seeker, all it does is just bounce and implodes for a little bit, and then that's it. It just makes it the most useless equipment. And what's even actually odd is I never seen anybody with that equipment in the multiplayer, because I searched high and low to find it, and it wasn't even in the multiplayer. No matter how many times I play, whether it's big team battle, 4v4, it's just not there. So I don't know if this was a technical issue with the equipment, or this is just how it actually is. Just literally becoming the most useless equipment. Because if I talk to anybody in the game saying what's their favorite equipment to spot enemies, they're clearly obviously going to say it's the threat sensor, because it's a lot more easier to use and literally lasts a lot longer. So the threat seeker is so goddamn shit, to be honest. It's just literally copy and paste, and I just rather stick to the threat sensor. But the quantum translocator no doubt the best equipment, because you could fuck people over, and even you could fuck yourself over if you're not using it, using it very well. Because all you do is just teleport from the previous location that you originally were, and you can go back to the one that you were ahead. So you could do it multiple times. I believe that you could do it like 4, 5, or 6 times. Any of those times, and you could literally do crazy stuff on it. Like if you speed up your momentum, and you had like speed boost or something, you could just literally just like go from 100 miles to like 1,000 in a split second, which is absolutely nuts with the quantum translocator. It's so much fun to actually use, and it can be very useful in many scenarios. But obviously, it's mainly designed to like escape and then literally come back full health. But there's obviously another downside of that. They could just literally fuck you over. Like enemy players would just wait until you literally teleport back, and then you'll just get fucked over. But yeah, out of the two equipments, Threat Seeker is the worst. It's just literally copy and pasted. It's lazy, it doesn't really do anything really well. But the Quantum Translocator is probably the most recommended equipment that you could ever use in the game. Okay, now it's time for the Battle Pass. The Battle Pass is actually pretty cool, and I really love from the first part of it. And what's even fucking better for me personally is that they got my primary and secondary colors into the fucking game. I am been dying to have my colors back. And it's been such a long time coming, but it's not exactly what I hoped intended, but it's better than nothing. But the hazmat armors, it's literally beautiful to actually see. Some of them are a bit weird and odd, but I don't really mind that much because it doesn't really bother me. But a lot of the armors that are for the hazmat and the Mark 7, they look pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna lie, they look so good. And a lot of them are free. Some of them are, you do need to actually buy the Battle Pass so you can literally get it. But it's only for 10. Really ain't that big deal. And it's personal, so if you have enough money and you buy the Battle Pass, it will be there just waiting for you. You don't really have to like be afraid that the Battle Pass is going to go away. It's just going to stay. Just like the rest of the seasons. Season 1, 2, 3, and probably the mini Battle Pass as well for the Reach Armors, but I'm really hoping for more Reach Armors to come back. But yeah, overall, the Battle Pass looks very fucking good. And what's even better is they added 2 brand new weapon models, and we've never seen these weapon models ever in Halo Infinite. Because the few models that we do actually get is just like some attachments for like some of those are going to be for the barrels, some of those are going to be for the back, and it doesn't really change that much. But it looks pretty cool because you get the battle rifle and the bulldog shotgun, and those are the only 2 in the battle pass for now. And the only way to get them is you have to be at level 50 and level 100, which is the max level. But yeah, overall the battle pass is actually pretty cool. But obviously the copy and pasting of the coatings, the emblems, is a pain in the ass. But there are rumors that the coatings are going to be a single, so you can have like a blue with green and reddish. That's going to be in tier 1 or something, and it won't be copy and pasted. And I really do like that, because I really hope it's be the same thing as the emblems, and for the other coatings for like weapons, vehicles, and might as well do it with the challenge swaps and XP boosts, because it would make more sense, and you could literally add more things into the battle pass just to make it a lot more rewarding and a lot more enjoyable to actually earn. So, yeah, overall, I really do love the Season 4 Battle Pass. I think it's probably the bestest one so far right now. Just literally overtaking the other Battle Passes that is in the past. But yeah, so I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy all the Battle Pass rewards because they all look pretty good. Some of them are a bit questionable, mainly for like this fucking helmet. It just looks so stupid, fucking fish tank. God damn, bro. God damn. Next is the weapon models. So, like I said, we already seen weapon models, but they don't look really good. But in season 4, they cranked it up to 11 so quickly. And a lot of these weapon models, they look so fucking good. So, mainly this one, because it just reminds me of fucking Destiny, man. It just looks so cool. And even it's kind of my personal thing, because obviously it has the UNSC logo on top of it. It just looks so cool. But yeah, some of them do cost money, and some of them were in the events. Some of them are pretty good, Some of them are just like, nah, it doesn't really change all that much. Like this psychic model right here just doesn't really look different at all. It just really looks the same-ish. But overall, a lot of these weapon models look so goddamn good, so cool. And this one just reminds me of the Halo 4 and 5 battle rifle, but a lot more better version, to be quite honest. But yeah. And I do love this psychic version because obviously it looks incredibly different pistol. It looks so goddamn different. It's just like, if any weapon model that makes a gun incredibly different, that would be a big step forward. That's like I said with this psychic. And this battle rifle version that you get for the battle pass at tier 50 looks so fucking cool. It looks so fucking cool. But yeah, some of them, like I said, some of them are free, and the rest of them you do have to cough up a bit of dough just to fucking get them. But so you get some of them with the bandit rifle. This is the only skin for now, and it looks so fucking good with the dragon. And this is coming from the Tenrai event, and it just looks so fucking good. You get some of them for the assault rifles, battle rifles, and psychic for now. But I'm just hoping praying that we get for the rocket launcher, sniper rifle, Hydra, any other weapon, and I just really hope to pray that we get banished versions as well. That makes it so fucking cool. But yeah, this is assault rifle. I personally love it. Looks incredibly different, big and chunky. Some of the weapons of the ARs, they're okay. They don't really change that much a bit. Like this one doesn't really change that much, except for the barrel and some parts of the gun as well. It's okay. Not that great, but hell, it's a lot more fun to actually use. And same goes with this assault rifle that you progress through the Tenrai event. Looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. Do love the little ropes at the top and the bottom. Looks okay, but honestly not that great. I'm not gonna rock with it. And lastly, this bulldog skin that you get for completing the whole entire battle pass. Very good, makes it a lot more different. So yeah, that's the only first step, and I really do like it, and they are worth to unlocking and worth to actually spend money on, to be quite honest. Because they look so fucking cool. I don't see any point in just denying it. So, let's talk about the hazmat core. I really do love it. I really do. Looks so good. Looks beefy and tanky at the front. And it just looks amazing. I do understand that some people complain that Spartans wouldn't be able to use these things. And I do understand that, but at the same time, this is literally a cannon armor core, and you can't really deny that there's some Spartans out there that would wear a biohazard armor, because you can't really expect a lot of Spartans that are just going to wear like beefy and tanky armor and just like go through like the most deadliest, poisonous containment zones that just clearly ain't safe. Because not all Spartan armors are going to be fully protected against like viruses and diseases and all that shit. But yeah, the hazmat core, really do love it. Even the armors from the battle pass, the events, and even for the stores, a lot of them were hell of a lot good. And I really enjoyed all of them as much as I liked. They look so good. So cool, love it. Even for the infection game type, I do love the infection mode ever since like probably Halo 3 back in the day, but mainly for like OG Halo 2, because you're an OG Halo 2 fan. You play online and you just like create an infection, because this mode was originally a community game type, and it's like, let's implement it into fucking actual multiplayer. And it's like, yeah, this is a very fucking good idea. But yeah. So finally, Infection is here. Some people were just saying, oh, it's too long, too late. And it's like, dude, it's here now. It's better than here rather than just like 1,000 years later. So yeah, the difference is mainly for like survivors. So with survivors, you spawn with a commando and a bulldog, which the bulldog you only got one bullet missing, so that's actually kind of like crazy. So I don't know if that's actually a glitch or something, or is that an actual thing. But what the best thing is for the survivors is that they had to like scavenge for like ammo crates and like weapons as well. And there's also some equipments like active camo and overshield. But the only problem is though, if someone has the overshield, or no, I mean the equipment. God damn, I'm speaking top of my lungs here. The fucking active camo, people would just literally use and abuse that at the end of the match, and it just makes it so incredibly difficult for like the infection just to try to find the last survivor, because there will be someone with the last survivor that's just gonna grab the active camo and they'll just like activate it when they're last man standing. Then that's it. It's a cheap win, and it just sucks, to be quite honest. And I really do wish that Feel Free could just honestly permanently remove that equipment into the game. So it just makes it a lot more fair, a lot more balanced. And it's like, if you are going to survive by yourself, you're going to have to survive fucking hard. Because comparing it to the other infections and all their Halo games, you have to fight to the death with all your might. Because you're a survivor and you're a last man standing, you're obviously going to have infinite ammo. It's like, there's literally no point. Because if I'm holding a battle rifle with infinite ammo when I'm fucking last man standing, you bet your ass I'm going to get fucking a lot of headshots if I fucking can. And just like, try not to die, or just saying YOLO and just jump off the edge. And it's like, you're not taking me alive, bitch. I'll just fucking jump off the edge. Because I always do that back in the day. It's so much fun. But yeah, the survivors also got a threat sensor, so they can use that just to detect the outfitters and just to make sure they just don't sneak up around you, because the outfitters do use like permanent active camo, so they wouldn't get detected. But yeah, also for the infection, there are two types. You've got outfitters and baiters. So the outfitters, they wear a full, strong, mighty, like holographic version of I can't fucking remember his fucking AI name. Aratus, I believe. And he looks so fucking cool. And I really do wish we could literally get that fucking armor effect, because it looks so cool. And there's two variants. It's like, it's in the palm of our hands and we're just waiting for it. But it's sad that it's only available for infection mode and not everything else. And it just fucking sucks, man. It just sucks, but hey, what are you gonna do? So for the outfitters, they also gonna have energy swords. Same thing with the betas. But for the outfitters, they have like a I can't remember their fucking equipment, but it's obviously used them to blind the survivors and just literally just go in and get the kill if they can. But obviously it just sucks. It just honestly sucks with that equipment, because you can't see jack shit and you wouldn't even know they're actually inside or not. And for the betas, they have quantum locators, quantum translocators, so they could just use that, just fuck the survivors over just to trick them and shit. But yeah, overall, infection just really is better for Halo Infinite. I really do like it a lot. But that's not the only mode that comes with Season 4, so later on we have Squad Battle, aka BTB Classic, a 8v8 mode, and it has all of the favorite, or some of the favorite BTB maps that we used to play back in the day, from Halo 2 to Halo 3 or 4, I believe. There's really ain't that much maps to offer. And we also got Husky raids as well. they were in the game as well, but I probably think they are a limited time. And obviously the Samurai game type as well, that looks pretty cool. I never get a chance to play that, but play it in the custom games just to like give myself a little chance to play it, and I really enjoyed that. I haven't played Husky Raid, but it's kind of the same thing. I'm guessing, like from back in the classic days, from I believe Halo 4, because I played Husky Raid in Halo 4 for the first time, because I haven't understand it yet. But yeah, overall the modes were pretty good. Squad battle, really do love it. This just reminds me of back in the days with Halo 2 to Halo 4, you're just having a BTB maps and just like going on the rampage. So yeah, overall the game modes were pretty sick. And next is the career progression system. So finally we got a progression system that we just like play so we can earn. And the other way that you can earn is just get like kills, get objectives done, get assists, and all that other stuff. So yeah, people were literally like trying to beat the system, doing it in fucking like bot boot camp, and people were a bit upset when it got nerfed. And I was like, dude, that's what happens if you get a boost like that, because it's just stupid. It's just incredibly stupid, because wait for a fucking like firefight, because I really hope it's going to be in season 5 or season 6, because I'm just begging for firefight, because it's just the missing ingredient to make this game a lot better. But yeah, so the career progression system, you get to Onyx, and that's the max rank you're ever going to get to, until you get like mastery rank, which is the true max rank in the game. But yeah, because right now I'm like gold, like nearly middle gold. So I'm also gonna take my time to like go through the progression and just like not rush it. I just rather take my time and just like chill the fuck out. But obviously some people did reach to max rank, and they probably are gonna already complain that it's just like, oh, it's too short, or I'm just bored. And it's like, yeah, could you play the game 24 fucking 7, dude? You're not playing anything else. But yeah, the career progression system, it is good, but let's say one thing, that it is honestly a bit slow. It honestly is for like mainly casual players. Because sometimes you can just like level up one time, then that's it. But I just really wish there could be something done, like having like double XP tokens to actually like be part of it. Then it just would have been a hell of a lot more easier, a lot more better. Because like I have like 400 fucking double XP tokens, and it's like I could just use that to level up so quickly, and even leveling up the battle pass as well, just to make it a whole lot more better. But I'm just hoping to pray that actually happens, because it just makes it a hell of a lot more easier for casual players to literally like level up, and for the people that do save so much of the double XP tokens and they just want to spend it for like an hour, that would be perfect. So I would fucking do that. But yeah, that's all for the career progression system. And I did it. It's okay, not that great. Could have been improved to just make it less grindy and more just getting it done as quickly as possible, but taking the time as well. So yeah, there's no new weapons at all, no new vehicles. And I don't know if there's 2 new maps. I can't remember, but I remember one map that's supposed to be a Halo 5 remake, and it's from Remake of Plaza. And it's originally supposed to be in Season 3, but obviously that map got delayed, I think. And it literally didn't make it into Season 3, and made it Season 4 instead, or something like that. So I think there's like one brand new map, I believe. I'm not entirely sure. But we got another map that is called Forest, and I really, really do like that map. It is actually one of my personal favorite maps, because it honestly reminds us of some of the old maps from Halo 2. And Also reminds me of a map of Predator that just makes it more iconic. You should know what I mean. But yeah, overall the Plaza map is just honestly kind of dull because it's just way too much grey. There's just clearly nothing really going on with the Plaza remake, except it's just so grey, it's bland, just really ain't that great. So the next map is the Big TB map, and this is probably the only one for this season, but I don't believe it's going to be a next season. So next BTB map is Scar. This is the only BTB map that is released for season 4, and it's okay, but it's not really vehicle focused. Because the main problem is though, you only spawn with like warthogs, ghosts, and that's it. Sometimes it could be choppers, sometimes it could be not. But I don't know. Scar, it's okay, BTB map, but I want vehicle chaos, not just running around. It just doesn't make sense to me. Because like comparing to Oasis from season 3, that map is a lot more better than Scar, to be honest. So overall, Scar BTB map, it's okay, but it's not that great. It's not vehicle focused at all. Forest map, I really do like it. I played it so many times in Infection, and for the Plaza remake, it's okay, but it's just too grey. It's just too grey in a lot of areas, and it really could be improved a hell of a lot more. And for the events, all of them look pretty good. All of them were so good. The rewards were awesome to actually grind to and to unlock. Some armors that look pretty sick. Some weapon models that were available looks pretty sick. And for coatings and a few other things, they're sick as well. They look awesome. But yeah, overall, Season 4 is definitely a big step forward. It has some things that just really need to be a hell of a lot more better. Like I said, for the map, for the BTB, needs to be better. And for you, any equipment needs to be better. And a few other things that does need to be better. But yeah, overall, Season 4, I'm actually going to give it a 9 out of 10. It really is pretty good. The only sad thing is just the map, just some of the maps that aren't that great. No cutscenes just to progress with the story, and that fucking sucks, and that's a Microsoft fucking bullshit problem. But yeah, Season 4 really was definitely fun to actually play. And if you are thinking about getting the Season 4 Battle Pass, I really think you should. I really think you should fucking like spend a 10 just to get it. Because like you can't really say no to cool fucking armors and all the other shit. But yeah, farewell to Season 4, my friends. Because on the 18th, I believe, that's where Season 5 is going to literally drop. So I am definitely going to play the absolute shit out of Season 5, grind all the way through from the Battle Pass to the events, and probably inspect all the fucking in-game stores to see what it offers. And yeah, there's also rumored there's going to be a cross-core for Season 5, but it's going to be for helmet attachments. So I'm not sure that's going to be a legit thing, but if it is, there's another cross-core just literally waiting. And I'm just really happy for cross-core to literally come over. Even though it's going to be a slow rate, but it's better to literally do that than just rush it and just get into shitty situations. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you drop a like, subscribe to my channel, it really helps me a lot. And thank you for 300 subs, because we slipped over a little bit, but video is just going to be waiting for until Season 5 just comes out. And then I'll just try to think other ways just to wait until Season 5 when I progress through all the battle passes and all the other shit. I'll find a way. I'll find a way. But yeah, thank you guys so much. And what do you think about Season 4? Did you like it? Didn't? Somewhere in between? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care everyone. Bye bye.